Pick someone else.
At least feign interest.
Why would you think I'd be interested in a flower when I already told you I didn't want a crown?
A single flower won't make you stick out as much as a whole crown, so I don't see what the problem is.
Why are you so desperate to get me wearing a flower?
Excuse me? How am I being desperate?
Can you think of a better word to describe your stubborn innocence? The flower would clash horribly with my face anyway. Or are you trying to turn me into a laughingstock?
You really need to do something about that cynicism. As I've told you several times already, no one cares how you look. They're too distracted.
I'm not being cynical. You're a cold-hearted monster if you believe I can simply turn off my anxiety about my appearance.
You don't have to put it in your hair. If you'd prefer, you can just carry it with you. But I'd like it to go to good use.
Give it to Maria or Ceren.
Oh, I swear it's like I'm arguing with a brick wall. Okay, let's try this again. We haven't talked much recently. So think of this as... just take it, please. I look like an oaf waving this damn thing around.
Stop trying to shove it into my hands!
Okay, there. It's all yours now. Don't you dare throw it away either.
What on earth is his problem?
Is there any help in that guy, like, at all?
Now you understand how he can spend so much time in a brothel and still be single, don't you?
Yup, he's completely hopeless. Looks like the crowds have thinned out a bit. Following the parade, I guess?
Then how about we go check out the stalls and get some grub?
Meat. Let's gobble down kebabs till we burst.
Sorry for Justin.
What is with this girl and meat?
Oh, she's one of those big eaters, isn't she? But she stays skinny no matter how much she eats.
She just loves her meat, man.
During
Is it the actual food, or maybe... Is it like actual meat food, or like how meaty a man is the question?
Yes.
Why not both?
You heard her. Sorry, the gift just threw me off of that chat really badly. Oh my god.
Seriously, Jacopo is very clueless when it comes to stuff like this.
As I commented in the chat, so says the ladies as he's talking to the 11-year-old.
He's like the ancestor of Mel. I kind of see the similarities between the two. At least Mel knew who was age appropriate for him. Just saying.
It's not romantic. Morgana and it's not romantic.
See, like y'all trying to discredit the father figure shit I'm doing here, you know?
All right, Justin.
It's more like brother.
Ugh. Yeah, brother. He's too young to be a father. At least for now.
You seen the shit that I seen in this brothel?
Justin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble, kid, but everyone's selling meat packed up today.
Huh?
Hey, I figured I'd find you guys somewhere around here.
Oh, hello, Gratien. What do you mean they packed up for the day?
Exactly that. Short on supplies and all ran out this morning. And this is just day one. Who knows how bad it will get for the rest of the festival.
No, not the meat! Anything but the meat! Let me guess. Everyone's all out of meat because you ate it all, beefcake.
God, I fucking wish I had. Also, I have a name, you know.
I always use nicknames for my friends. No exceptions.
Oh, well, in that case...
Are you really okay with her calling you that, Gratien? I would have expected them to stock up on supplies in anticipation of the higher demand during the festival.
I bet they tried, but those damn lords leeching up everything he can get his grimy hands on. You'd think the bastard would have learned his lessons 2 years ago, but no, it's just been getting worse. God, I wish this whole city needs to get off its lazy ass and tell the Lord they ain't gonna stand for this shit.
I doubt many people are interested in risking execution to express their discontent. The number of hangings has risen significantly as of late, which also makes me question where all the meat's gone. He seems to be purging any dissenters he can find.
Don't you think it's high time we got started, Jacopo?
Started on what?
What do you think? A second uprising?
Oh, you damn voice, you oaf. There's no telling who might be listening.
Kid, they have to be standing right next to us to hear anything in all this noise. The way I see it, we're safer talking here out in the open than having secret meetings.
Did you hear anything I just said? It's getting less safe every day.
You know, we're pretty damn organized, if I do say so myself. Our numbers are growing, and I'm making sure everyone knows their way around the sword. Instead of just giving them a little kick in the buttocks like last time. I say we go all out and start a revolution. Rip the side fuck down from his bloody throne.
A revolution?
What do you say? I think we could pull it off.
He's right. We probably could. That's not a good idea right now.
And why the hell not? Wait, what? You're not flaking on us, are you?
But what happens if we succeed? Assuming we can dethrone the Lord, what next? What if whoever takes his place is equally avaricious?
Anyone would do better than who we got now.
That leaves too much to chance. And even if his successor is more reasonable, we'd still be executed for treason.
So you're saying we sit on our thumbs and deal with it?
If only we could find a noble to join our cause. Someone as flagrantly contemptuous as him is bound to have made a few enemies among the upper class. Having the nobility involved would certainly give us more of a leg to stand on.
Hey, how about you guys just let it go already?
Why?
You're not gonna find any nobles willing to stand up to the Lord. They say he murdered the previous Lord as well as anyone who opposed them, their families, and their associates. No one's gonna side with a bunch of plebs. No offense. The smart thing to do would be to shut up and suck it up. He's not immortal. He'll die of something eventually, so you don't need to stick your necks out just to hurry the process.
You can't be serious. Wait for him to die? With the things as bad as they are? Food's getting more scarce by the day, and people are getting executed left and right. It's just cause the Lord doesn't like what they're saying. This city's not gonna last for another few years. And everyone in the slums will either be dead or run off before then. Can't imagine that will be good for business.
Well... But still, it's not something a bunch of slum rats could ever hope to pull off. Thanks. You've got your heads in the clouds. Just cause you can dream, it doesn't mean you can do it. Don't be a bunch of idiots, okay?
God, would you listen to this brood? Every last one of them, I swear. I can't deal with it. Always so concerned with protecting their own skin.
Excuse me? Well, excuse me! I'm about done dealing with you and your suicidal fantasies too.
You want to take this out in the back, little bitch?
Oh,
Calm down, both of
at
you.
me.
Fucking whore.
Douchebag.
I swear to Christ, we can continue this conversation at the pub. I still don't think it's a good idea to do it somewhere so public.
Alright, fine. But let me tell you one thing. We're gonna have to do something, and damn soon. Even if it's a suicide mission. Anyway, I should probably get going. Don't want to be the fifth wheel in your group date.
What? Does this look like a date to you?
You're damn freaking right it does. You got a girl in each arm and one to spare. I might have misjudged you, kid.
I'm simply here as a representative of the brothel to ensure none of the employees find themselves in any harm.
Alright. That's horse shit, we both know it. You don't have to be shy around me, bro. You want to bang 3 girls at once? Good on you.
What?
A man's got to be able to pull his weight, both in and out of bed.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would never treat my friends with such disrespect. And if I were so crass, I would not be fit to assist with the brothel's operations.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bro, you got babes all around you. I mean, come on, man. You're kidding, right?
Not in the slightest.
Dude. Are you training to be a monk or something?
That's not it.
Ah, I got it.
Yeah.
You're lacking the size department downstairs, aren't you? And I'm so sorry, I should've known. Hey, what the fuck was that for?
Oh, God, sorry. My fist appears to have a mind of its own.
Yeah, well, mine's about to make... Wait. Yeah, well, mine's of a mind to take your taster. I'm sorry, that's a sentence.
It's okay.
Ah, is it now? Well, by all means. I'll be happy to take your spot as number 1.
Oh, fat chance, asshole.
All men are idiots.
Oh my. Real facts.
You're fools.
You said it.
Ooh, I hear music from down there. And there are people dancing around a big fire. Come on, Jackie, come on, Beefcake. Quick, roll it around in the mud and let's go dance.
Alright, I'll let you off the hook one, but only because Ceren asked. And I'd rather not snap my number 2.5.
Were you even paying attention, you blind oaf? I was 3 seconds from popping your damn shoulder right out of its socket.
Ah! Stop! Time! Fists down! You can grope each other all you want at the pub, okay? Okay.
Whoa, that's gay.
Music started, so it's dancing time. Down to the square with you. I ain't dancing with you, Beefcake. You a jerk.
Come on, let's get moving. You 2 more.
You can go on without me.
Morgs, we'll never find you again in this crowd. Come on, let loose a little. Have fun, it's a festival.
Anywhere but there, please. There are too many people here already. It'll only be worse at the center of the square. So, please, go on.
You know, now that I think about it, we can dance just fine right here.
What?
No need to go down to the square. I'm a genius.
Yeah, good point. What's important is that we have fun and make a lot of noise. Not where we do it. I guess not everything that comes out of your mouth is hot air, Ceren.
Why, thank you, boss.
That wasn't really a compliment.
No, you don't! You can barely even hear the music from here. This is no place for dancing. Should all just go down?
What, you need some music? No problem. I'll go snag a barrel. I can bang out a funky beat for all y'all.
Gratien.
I can't read.
Justin.
Whoa, you just read what I was about to say. What you need, some music? No problem. I'll snag a barrel and bang out a funky beat for all of y'all.
You need more than just a beat to dance to, though. There should be some actual music.
Exactly right. They can all go down to the...
Give me a sec. I'll go find some kind of instrument.
Oh boy, our ears are not gonna make it.
Frank. Frank? I can hear, so I guess I'll do it. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Barbaloo? Absolutely not! You're not allowed. Filter around yourself to lay one finger. Don't hurt me, please! Okay, you can have it. I promise you to take very good care of it. Extremely gentle. Okay? Don't bang around and be rough with the strings. Okay?
The kindly troubadour lent me this lute.
Sure, he lent it to you. You know, sometimes I forget you're as much a thug as the gorilla over there.
Let's dance. Hold hands, everyone.
I really have no interest in dance. If you'd please leave me out.
All set here. Hit it, boys.
Whee!
Hey, stop pulling my arms!
The whole world's spinning!
Why do I feel like you're getting faster?
We're just getting warmed up, girl. Faster and faster. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you having fun, Morgs?
You don't even know who I am right now!
You don't get enough exercise. Gotta give your body a good workout every once in a while.
I'm having the time of my life!
You're always having the time of your life!
She sure is. Come on, Ceren, crank it up another couple notches.
Zoom, zoom!
Calm down, please!
I know I told you to speed up, but this is a bit
Zoom,
much.
zoom, 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 zoom!
Ah!
We're going too fast! I don't know how to stop!
Well, figure something out!
We're on crash course for the wall!
Stop spinning
Down for the count.
No one asked you, gorilla.
I think I broke something.
Never in my
to break
life
something more than your
have I
legs.
seen a mere dance take such a disastrous turn.
So, what are we gonna do with him? I mean, I think we
better
should
not
just
touch
pick
me.
him up. Oh,
Hands off, buddy.
Well, what do you think? Shit.
what? What's wrong?
A string snapped.
I had a blast today. Danced my butt off, talked my mouth off. Got myself one heck of a goose egg.
The bumps were not part of the plan. But yeah, I had a pretty good time too. Only wish we could have gotten some meat.
Same, boss, same. But it was a good day anyway. It's exciting getting to go out with everyone. What about you, Morix? Did you have fun?
Yes.
Sweet beans. Of everything that happened today, I'd say my favorite has to be Jackie and Beefcake brawling.
I'm sure you enjoyed that.
Of course, you can just go down to the pub and sit at any time you want.
It's too bad Beefcake had to bail.
Not
Yeah.
really that bad.
He apparently hasn't had his fill of excitement and went to meet up with some of the gang.
I'm here in spirit, baby.
Wow. Wowee. Beefcake sure lives up to his name.
When it comes to vitality and instant transmission, I'd say you give Gratien a damn good run for his money.
Oh yeah! And it was also nice to learn that Jackie's such a sweetheart. No good having a guy who doesn't really care about girls helping out at a brothel.
That would pose some problems, yeah.
Though I gotta ask, you have your eye on anyone in particular, Jackie?
What? How many times are you gonna bring that up?
I'm glad you're looking out for us, but you gotta look out for yourself too. Relieve some stress every once in a while. So if you got your eye on someone, I say go for him, even if it's someone you work with. Wink.
What do you think a right hand's for?
So how about it? Do ya? Don't ya?
Sorry, but I never much cared for this sort of talk.
You're no fun.
And what about you?
What?
You know how it goes. A girl only brings the subject up because she's itching for someone to turn around and ask her. So out with it.
Oh, wait. No, I never.
So do ya? Because I can totally pull some strings for you. I've been in this business long enough that I've got contacts everywhere.
Well,
It's a simple yes or no question. Isn't it?
I might have my eye on someone.
If you say beefcake, I'm gonna scream. See what I tell you? So who is it? Who's a lucky bastard?
I ain't telling.
That's not fair. Alright, then if you won't give me a name, describe him for me. Is it even a he?
That would be a twist. He's got trouble expressing his feelings.
Go on.
He kind of looks angry a lot of the time.
Oh yeah?
He can be pretty haughty.
What else?
But I think he's a pretty great guy.
Is that so?
Oh, brother, what are you glaring at me for, Maria?
Boy, you are clueless.
That's nowhere near enough info to go on, I know, but if you do figure it out, don't say anything.
Oh, no. That was more than enough information. But I hear you. You want to take things at your own pace. No problem.
But I know I don't have a chance, so I'm not gonna try and pursue him or anything. As long as he's happy, that's what matters most. Even if it means he doesn't pick me. I want him to focus on what matters to him most.
Ceren. God, you're such a little sweetheart. That old oaf doesn't deserve you. You're too good for him. I'll find someone who'll treat you right.
What? Thanks?
Okay, now I'm pretty sure I'm not being presumptuous in assuming, but I never would have guessed.
Okay, now you're up, Morgs. Who do you...
Frank.
Is that you, Ceren?
What?
You got some guts showing your face around here.
What's this old drunkard's problem? Doesn't look like someone I'd want to associate with. You know this man, Ceren?
Yeah. He was a client where I used to work, I think.
Gotcha.
You have any idea how bad you fucked me over, you little slut?
Stop pulling on me!
Like hell, you need a good whipping. Actually, what you need is a... Ow!
You need to watch your damn temper, drunkard.
Ow. What the fuck is your problem? Get your hands off of me.
I'd like to know what your problem is. This one here, I needed to do business. You prepared to pay for any damages you cause? Because I keep my pimp hand real motherfucking strong. Because from where I'm standing, you sure don't look like you're swimming in money.
You little...
I'm sure even in your drunken stupor, you know what the smart thing to do would be.
Ugh. Okay, fine. Won't touch her. Get your goddamn hands off him. Jerk. So I take it you're working down in the slums now, huh? Couldn't think of a better place for you to end up, you walking scourge.
I thought I told you to back the hell off.
Now. Let's not get physical. Yet. We've already got bad enough of a reputation with the rest of the city.
One little black eye isn't gonna change that a damn bit.
Chill. Let me take it from here. Yes, girl, go. My fine sir, it sounds as though you and one of our girls have a bit of bad blood between you. I offer you my sincerest apologies, so could you perhaps consider this all water under the bridge?
And why should I?
Because I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't. How about this? You can cop a feel. Right here, right now, completely free of charge.
Oh?
What the? Maria?
For a slum rat, you ain't too bad to look at.
Boy, I'm gorgeous.
All right then. You got yourself a deal.
Excellent. Then come on over. I got this.
You little...
Oh, I could almost hear the sound of his balls getting crushed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was going to give you a little massage, but my hand seems to have slipped. Silly me.
You bitch. You fucking bitch.
Very intimidating when you're hunched over and squirming, you know.
I'll call the guards, you slum rat. They'll take care of you.
Oh, and what are you gonna say? Oh, please! That woman grabbed my balls! Now we can't walk straight! Ha! They'll be too busy laughing to do anything. As will I.
Just you wait, you little bitch. You will pay for this. I swear to God.
Don't you show your ugly mug around me ever again. Idiot. Blech. Need to find somewhere to wash my hands now. Nasty stuff.
Boss, that was amazing!
I think terrifying is a better word.
Thank you. You let me know if anyone else comes looking for a fight. I've got your back. I'm a queen.
And my loyalty for life.
God, I never want to get on her bad side.
But you did once.
But don't you know what I... Don't you want to know what I did at the last place?
If you want to talk, I'm all ears. And if you don't, that's fine too. Everyone catches their fair share of shit in this line of work. Money problems, people problems. We all got problems. But even if you did screw up somehow, family now. I'm not gonna toss you out onto the streets over a couple little blunders.
Boss?
And you've got more than just me on your side. Isn't that right?
I certainly wouldn't have stepped in if I didn't have some interest in your safety.
Jackie. Thank you. You were pretty impressive, too. You had that guy's arm all twisted up in no time flat. I can see why you're the gang's number 2.
Yeah, indeed.
Ooh, is that a blush I see? Are you blushing?
I am not.
Emily, when I won't throw you out and
You got cut off there, CJ.
Emily, someone who won't throw you out into the streets. They're supposed to be. I hope my father will not forsake me.
Morgana?
But
You're being so quiet.
this is new.
Oh, I guess not. It wasn't as bad as you thought it would be, was it?
Right. It wasn't.
Then we can do this again whenever you want. We'll gladly invite you. Or if you're feeling up to it, you can even invite us somewhere. It won't take long before you acclimate to all the excitement, to being around other people, interacting with them. Then, you'll be able to enjoy yourself even more. Just thinking about it has me excited. Imagining you out there talking to people, smiling, laughing, acting like a girl your age. The day can't come soon enough.
No. Dreadfully insensitive.
What? How does that make me insensitive?
Just does.
Morgana, you really need to.
Hey, gonna move on, you two. We're heading back.
Sorry, I'm coming.
What? Hey!
Morgs! Let's sleep together tonight, Morgs.
You act like this is some kind of special occasion. Come to sleep with me every night you don't work.
Only on days I don't work. It's not like I'm off every day, so yeah, I'd say it is a special occasion.
I had a very long day, so I'd really like to... Hey!
I had a super great time today. It's kind of felt like you've been distant lately, so it was really nice being able to spend the day with you.
I haven't been...
So you don't hate me or anything then?
No. I don't.
Oh, thank goodness.
I don't have any reason at all to feel anything hostile toward her. For some reason, I do feel a strange discomfort in her presence. Whenever I see her talking to someone, laughing with them, something unpleasant wells up in my chest. What is that feeling? I don't understand the things I feel.
We should go out again sometime. Sorry, that was too loud.
I should get to sleep as well. I can forget about everything in my dreams. This unpleasantness in my chest. This lump in my throat. Absolutely everything. Mother. You agreed with me. You said I was right. So why are you taking money from that man? Mother. Why?
Lini, fill in for Nico. I'm not sure where she is.
Because you're worthless to me.
Cheers! A saint's blood and good fortune to all! Oh, I almost forgot. You need to eat too, don't you, daughter of God? I'm told consuming meat increases the amount of blood your body produces, so I've acquired some special exotic meat just for you. All I and my guests desire is a good time. You are nothing more than an exhibit for our entertainment. All that matters is that you continue to play the role of a saint. You're a damned witch wearing a saint's skin!
Are you okay, Maurice?
Yes. I'm fine.
You don't look fine at all. You're paler than a ghost. What's wrong? Are you sick? Hold on, I'll go get someone.
Don't.
What?
Don't get anyone.
But you're...
I'm fine. As I said. I apologized for waking you. Go back to sleep.
I can't just go back to sleep with you looking like that. This isn't the first time this has happened, Morgs. I haven't mentioned it before, but you sometimes toss and turn real bad in your sleep, groaning and whimpering like you're in pain. Do you have nightmares about the places you used to be? I don't like to see you hurting, Morgs. You can tell me anything. It'll take some of the weight off to get it out. Then everything can be all happy and smiles again.
Looking.
That's it. Let the bad memories out. Replace them with all the fun we have.
talking? No. Stop acting like you know anything about me! It's not what I want to say. It's not like you! I can't switch everything off and laugh like nothing is wrong! I must keep the ugliness inside. I can't let it out. Stop trying to make me into something I'm not, and I'll never be! I can't stop. I can't keep it in. Stop trying to drag me down into your world! Rip me from my identity! I can't stop. Stop trying to make me into a normal girl! Please, I can't stop.
Works.
Cristina.
Hey, what's all the racket? Lay it down, would ya? I was almost asleep.
I'm sorry. Hold on, Morgs! Where are you going? Get back here!
Dawn air slithered all over my skin. Crawled down my throat, warm and humid and unpleasant. Didn't cool me down as I had hoped it would, instead causing the heat within to build up further as I ran. Tight squeezing and nauseating feelings swelled. Swelled. My heart and spirit, which I had believed to be pure, clean, and sacred, no putrid mire. The filthy air of the slums tainted me. This isn't who I am! This isn't me! No goal, no direction in mind. I dashed down a barely lit alleyway. Don't let my emotions run wild. I know how to control my words. I don't feel any animosity without reason. It's not what I'm supposed to be. I good and well that Ceren had meant me no ill will. Ceren, Maria, him. They all had the best intentions. I wasn't so blind as to not realize that. Those good intentions simply annoyed me to no end. That, I finally realized, was what I was feeling. That was the source of all my discomfort. Every act of kindness felt as though it was being forced on me. So everyone was walking on eggshells around me. Every kind thing someone did only made me feel that much more pitiful. A life of cheer and excitement, like a distant dream. And I hated myself for how inferior that made me feel. But I couldn't take the hands being offered to me either. A couple years earlier, and I would not have felt any of this. Any of these ugly, sad, pathetic emotions. If anything, I would have been proud that I had no place among regular people. So why was it all so agonizing now? Why did I feel like I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs? At some point frenzy, I made my way to fairly deep into the slums. Sunrise was approaching. The stench of alcohol still hung thick in the air. Mixed in was a wide array of sharp body odors and excrement. Remaining here was unwise. However, I wasn't sure which way to go to get back out.
Hey, chum. Would you look at that? A girl it is.
Happy days. I'm going to go down to the whorehouse.
I have to get out of here!
Gonna dash she is. I wonder how far she'll make it on them twiggy legs.
A little resistance makes this more exciting.
Oh, Father! Please lead me from this place!
Hold on a sec. Look at this girl's face.
Huh? Who gives a rat ass if she's ugly? What in the flying fuck is wrong with her face?
She might have some kind of disease.
Oh, hell no. The pig ain't getting nowhere near that. Let's get out of here before we catch whatever she got.
And here I was getting my hopes up. You and your disease can piss right off.
As the men walked off, it wasn't relief that welled up within me. My knees gave out, and I fell to the hard ground. I trembled not in fear, but in mitigated despair. Harsh words cut into me like so many blows. I'm not diseased. I'm pure, holy. My body and my blood are divine. I hadn't forgotten that was how people saw me. My nightmares did well enough to ensure I couldn't. Every time I passed by a mirror, I couldn't avoid all the dreadful sight of my own face. My skin was rough and patchy every time I reached up to touch it. But even with those constant reminders, in my time at the brothel, nobody had ever acted outwardly prejudiced, treating me like I was anyone else. At the festival, no one had said a word. And it struck me now, the only reason for that, because I was there with others. I had a renewed awareness of my own unpleasantness. A renewed awareness that no one saw me as a saint, but as a hideous witch. And that desperate, drunk, homeless man wanted nothing to do with me. Spirit shriveled. Anger welled up within me. I wanted nothing more than to scream. But I knew that if I did, it would only make me feel that much worse about myself.
There you are! I've been looking all over! Morgs! It's not safe to be out at this hour. There's still all sorts of scary people in the streets. Let's go back, okay? Come on. If I said anything to hurt or upset you, I'm sorry. I'm not good at the whole picking up on what people are feeling thing.
Stop!
What?
I don't want your pity.
Huh?
I hate being treated like that. I hate the way you're always acting like you feel sorry for me. I hate it. I can't stand it. No, it's not it. I don't. And I hate you! I don't hate you. You're just a filthy whore! Dirty, blasphemous whore! Stop talking. This isn't how I actually feel. You're as pure as they come. I don't want to hurt you. I think your chastity's meaningless. You're just an animal! In fact, I envy your optimism, your unwavering positivity. Don't need your sullen pity! I'm so much more pure, so much more holy than you could ever hope to be. I hate myself more than anyone. I hate that I can't make it stop. I keep saying these things I don't mean.
Yeah. You're right. I'm not pure. You're absolutely right.
What?
You've got the purest heart of anyone. I know that. So you don't need to get mad or sad or anything.
What's wrong with you? How can you say that?
'Cause it's true.
I'm angry!
Huh?
Did you not hear all the terrible things I said about you? Get angry at me! Insult me back! Hurt me as much as I hurt you!
I'm not hurt, though. I'm not mad or upset about anything you said. So I have no reason to say anything mean to you.
It's not. How much petrol I spit just slides right off of her. Remains unscathed. Meanwhile, I get uglier.
Morgs?
What's going on? Can't breathe. Can't breathe.
What's wrong, Morgs? Oh God, what do we do? Will rubbing your back make it better? Oh, it's not helping at all. Someone... She needs help!
Hey, you there! What's the ruckus?
Ah!
What? Ceren? Morgana? What's going on? What are you doing here?
Jackie! Morgs just suddenly started having trouble breathing and nothing I do is making it any better!
Stand back.
Okay.
She's hyperventilating. Okay, Morgana, listen to me. I need you to calm yourself. You need to exhale. Breathe out. Don't worry. It'll all be over soon. Slowly. Breathe out slowly. That's good. I'll be right here the whole time. Don't you worry one bit. No one's gonna hurt you. You're safe now. You're okay.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like she's all better. I was scared stiff. We're lucky you showed up, Jackie. What were you doing out this early, though?
The gang takes shifts doing patrols. I happen to be the one on duty right now. I'd like to ask you the same thing. What the hell are you two doing out in this rat's nest?
About that. You know, lots of reasons.
And none of them is an excuse for two girls to be alone in a place like this. Your prime targets were the kind of scumbags who tried to go after you.
No one after us would target someone who looks like me. All the proof I need of that.
Huh? Then what caused that? Morgana.
Hey, I'm gonna head back, Jackie.
That's a good idea. I'll accompany the two of you.
No, I'll be fine on my own. The sun's out and all the scary people have gone away.
Excuse me? You're going back alone?
Well, I figured Morgs needs some time to calm the rest of the way down, and there's too many people at the brothel to do it there. So if you'd take her somewhere nice and quiet, that'd be amazing. I'll let Maria know.
Somewhere quiet? Such as?
See you later.
Wait, hey, Ceren! And she's gone. Where can I take her that's quiet? Without a lot of people. Is there even there is one place. Morgana, if you would rather go back to the brothel, let me know, okay? But anyway, by the process of elimination, there's only one place I can take you that satisfies all the requirements given. I assure you that, under any other circumstances, this would not be my first choice, and I'm only proposing it because there is no other suitable option. So, yeah. You can come back to my place. No, don't get any strange ideas. I swear on my honor, I have no intention of doing anything to you. Not that I would even have any interest in doing anything to such a child like you. So, with that in mind, would you rather go there or back to the brothel. I would like to get out of here sooner rather than later. So if you could make a decision, I'd really appreciate it. Morgana.
I don't want to go back to the brothel yet.
All right then. Off we go, I guess.
Okay.
Do you need help getting up?
Legs have given out.
Okay. Grab my shoulders. I'll carry you. Come on now. Hurry up. I was never one to initiate physical...
Morgana.
No. Gotcha.
I was never one to initiate physical contact with anyone. I acted as though I simply didn't like it. But in truth, I was probably more scared than anything. Was I even supposed to offer these scar-ridden hands to anyone? How was I even supposed to approach someone with most of the skin on my face missing? I tell myself again and again that every scar was a sign of my sacred sacrifice. And in what I had once felt pride, now I only felt disgust. I lamented the wounds obscuring my skin. And for the first time, sincerely wished for them all to heal, as in any other girl my age might. And I wouldn't have to feel like I was ugly. I wouldn't have to hesitate to offer my hand. I wouldn't have any reservations about him touching me.
The sun's coming up. Look at that. Pretty impressive, huh? The sun's light even reaches this deep, dark corner of the world. I mean, of course it does, but... I don't know. For some reason, it seems particularly bright today. Hey, Morgana. Can I ask how you ended up here? What happened? Did you get in a fight with Ceren?
Something like that.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. But I guess whenever you have more than one person in the same place, problems are going to arise eventually. Ceren can be a bit, excessively frank, so I'm sure she didn't mean to hurt you, whatever she said.
No, it isn't her. I lashed out at her, provoked.
Now that I have difficulty imagining. You always seem to be in control of your emotions. Actually, no. I was just reminded of this too. But as mature as you may seem, you're still only 11. There's nothing unusual about that, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
stop thinking of me like I'm a normal girl.
You are. No matter what you say. At least, you are to me. You're allowed to yell at someone if you're upset with them. You're allowed to get in a fight if you're having a bad day. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to feel whatever you feel. You don't have to hold it in.
Those are all things mere people do.
And just like I said, you are a regular person. You're no different from me, or Maria, or Ceren, or anyone else.
The other day, I would argue the point further. Calling me normal is akin to denying me my very identity. Now, the world feels so welcoming. To the point where I feel bad fighting him over it. Wonder what's so different about today.
Hey, I'm sorry.
What? You have nothing to apologize for.
Not today, but, the festival. I feel like I was trying to force you to have a good time. In fact, whenever you acted like you weren't, it got on my nerves. It frustrated me how I was trying so hard and you seemed to be trampling my efforts. And I've been doing that for a long time now. I frequently get upset at your harsh words when I'm applying ointment. But I'm realizing what seems charitable and generous from my point of view isn't necessarily the same from yours. So, I'm sorry for constantly being so presumptuous. I won't try to coerce you into going to the festival next year.
You're not yourself today.
Excuse me? In what way?
You're unusually open. Never thought you would come to the realization, let alone apologize for any of it.
Well, it certainly wasn't in my initial plans for the day. But, for whatever reason, having you so close seems to have had that effect on me. And for you too, if I may be so presumptuous.
So it does.
Well, we're on the same page about one thing. That said, I don't intend to back down on the ointment. I'm doing it because I want to. So just tell yourself you're generously allowing me to have my way, if you would. Are you okay with that?
Already said you weren't going to back down, so why are you even asking? Do as you please.
That I will.
And I won't stop complaining either.
I'll have to practice not letting it get under my skin as much then. Yeah?
To this day.
Yeah? What's up?
This day, I've never forgotten what my life was like 2 years ago. dreams. I have nightmares about it. The episode back there. It's caused by one of those flashbacks.
Oh, well, damn. I had to do it.
Can't escape the nightmares. Always there. Always right behind me. Sometimes I can feel the pain like up there again. Sometimes it's even worse than the real thing. I fear sleep. Will I ever be free from the Lord's terror?
You will. You never have to see him again. And you can beat those dreams. It'll take some time, but you can do it. He won't be able to terrorize you forever.
Can I really beat them?
Oh, absolutely. If he shows up in your dreams, you just close your eyes. Do anything you can to erase him from your mind. Banish all your memories of him. Do that enough times, and before you know it, you'll actually start forgetting about him, until eventually, every trace of him will be gone. Nothing that terrible will ever happen again. You have my word. You can believe me. Everything will be okay. The Lord's not long for this world anyway, given how much hatred he's garnered from his people. And in any event, should it come to it, I'll take his head off myself.
Won't do anything to put your life at risk.
Huh?
End up dying of nightmares of a different variety.
Fair enough. You know, you're not acting much like yourself today either. That caught me off guard. Not in a bad way, though.
Take it back. Run in hell.
Thanks.
I was wondering, will there be a festival next year?
You mean Midsummer? It's an annual celebration, so yeah, there'll be another festival. Though with the way things are going, I expect it'll keep getting smaller and smaller in scale. Why do you ask? Morgana?
Would not be opposed to going again next time.
Don't think you have to if you don't want to.
You don't.
Well, all right. Would it be presumptuous, fifth time if I was saying that, for me to assume that you enjoyed yourself then?
Can't say especially did, no.
I don't get it. Why are you saying you'll go next year if you had a bad time this year?
Because I get the feeling it might change with time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll remind you when the time comes. Next year, the year after, and every year after that.
You do that.
So, hey, are you still planning to head out on your own when you get older?
I am, yes.
So, nothing's changed there, huh?
What I do there? Take up space.
That's not your reason for wanting to leave, is it? You know that's not true. You keep the place clean and cook for the girls and do plenty else to help out. If anything, I'd say you only take up space far less than other kids your age.
When I was younger, I did so much more to help out so many others. I may as well be lazing around and doing nothing compared to what I was once able to accomplish.
You know, I've avoided asking this question for a while, but what was your life before you ended up here? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
I am daughter of...
Morgana?
Why can I not bring myself to say I'm the daughter of God? That I'm a saint? That I'm not like the rest of you? My blood has miraculous powers. It's all the truth. So why do I so fear acknowledging that I'm not one of them? I am the daughter of the church, and I help spread the word of God.
I assumed it was something like that. Did you grow up in a church then?
Something of the sort.
Huh. Well, the past is the past. What you did then, what you could do then, isn't necessarily what you have to do now. As far as I'm concerned, you're more than pulling your weight. If you don't want to stay at the brothel, that's one thing, but don't feel like you're not contributing enough.
Tell me.
What?
Tell me that when you were younger,
Why?
or don't. You don't have to.
Oh, I never said I wouldn't. I'm just surprised to see you showing any interest in me. Today's just full of surprises. I think I mentioned how I don't remember much about my childhood. I have vague memories of how the language sounded, as well as wheat fields stretching as far as the eye can see. I loved just sitting and watching as it swayed back and forth in the wind like waves of an ocean of gold. I assume my parents were there with me, though I can't say for sure. I just remember they were pleasant days. I don't remember where I was born, or what it was called, only that it was somewhere far from here.
How did you end up in this city? Do you really not remember?
I assume I was sold off. I found an opportunity and managed to escape, running and running and running for who knows how many days, until finally a city came into view, and into the slums I went. I only have scattered fragments of memories of that time. I assume it was so unpleasant in my mind that I shut it all out.
I thought family was supposed to be those who didn't throw you out into the streets.
Huh?
That's what Maria said.
Oh yeah, she did, didn't she? Well, not every family's the same. Some will, and some won't. My guess is that they were financially unable to keep me. But you know, nothing says you have to be blood-related to be family. Maybe the first one throws you out doesn't mean you can't go around and find yourself a new one.
What happens next?
What?
Your story. What happens next?
Oh, you want me to keep going? Well, I was kind of hoping you'd gotten bored. But alright. Living in the slums, surviving day to day, that was my first priority. I was too young to get any real work, so I became a thief.
Then?
Shall I burn in hell? I bet I'm completely irredeemable in your eyes. I've stolen, lied, and deceived, and even killed people.
What?
I killed several guards in the slave revolt. And that wasn't the first time either. Even as a child, my hands were not free of blood.
A sinner. Vile, wretched, miserable sinner.
That I am.
And in hell.
I'm sure I will once I'm dead.
When you were younger, why did you kill?
Maria's told you about what the brothel used to be like, right? Real rundown, and smaller than it is now.
Yes.
This isn't exactly the safest neighborhood now. And back then, it was even worse. Our gang hadn't formed up yet, so naturally we weren't doing peacekeeping work either. One day, back when Maria was 12 and I was 14, a thief broke into the brothel. He attempted to rape her. As I watched the man knock her down and climb on top of her, my blood boiled. All I could think about was getting him off of her. And so, I killed him. It was the first time I had ever taken someone's life. I was shaking from head to toe for, oh God, I don't even know how long.
Could ever imagine something like that happening to Maria.
She's a tough woman, absolutely. And I wouldn't be surprised if she was calmer than me, but she was still only 12 at the time. Right about your age, in fact. Strong as she may have been, she couldn't possibly have overpowered a full-grown man. The only reason I didn't end up dead is because I attacked him from behind while he was distracted. I understand good and well that murder is wrong, but sometimes it's you or them. And well, if you don't have the strength to kick back, the world will trample all over you until there's nothing left. I don't want to spend my life in constant servility, having everything taken away from me, always on the losing side. I'm tired of being on the bottom. I want to climb higher, high enough to look out upon the whole wide world.
I see. Is that the same world you say you want to go out into?
It is.
In the world you keep saying you want to show me?
It absolutely is.
I see. That's not the world I want to see, though. But I have no right to trample on his dreams. Well, hope you make it someday.
Oh, as do I. All right, we're almost there. See that building up ahead? I live on the 2nd floor. Not the most comfortable place in the world, but it's a place to sleep and a roof over my head. Should suffice until you're feeling a little better. And don't worry, I'll sleep on the floor. You can have the bed. So, yeah. Take as much time as you. Morgana? Oh, she's asleep. Oh, for the love of God. So goddamn much for that. Oh well. Once I've got her tucked in, I should get some sleep myself. You know, I kind of feel like I've actually finally closed some of the gap between us. And I can only hope you feel the same. Sleep well, Morgana. And may you be free from your nightmares. Forever. Oh, morning already. Or is it the afternoon? Either way, it's about time I got up. Oh, my back hurts like hell. Why? Oh, right. I slept on the floor and... There was something oddly revitalizing about the sunlight shining through the open window, and the summer breeze lacked its usual stifling heat. In fact, feeling quite pleasant against my cheeks. I think this is Morgana.
No, yeah.
Hey, really? Oh, okay. A pair of long burgundy braids danced gently in the wind. Leaning against the windowsill and singing was a young girl. Beads of light streamed down over her small, robed body. I found myself staring, entranced by the sight. The ground where she stood seemed almost sacred, like it would be forever tainted if I set foot in it. The sound of her voice washed over me like a wave and seeped into my half-asleep body, permeating every fiber of my being. and indescribable amalgam of feelings welled up in my breast. It was a feeling similar for the first time that I had heard her sing, only incomparably more profound. It took everything I had to keep the fire from appearing on my face, spilling from my lips. I simply sat there in silence, taking in the sight and sound. When she slowly turned to face me, the sunlight now illuminating her silhouette.
Oh, I thought you were still asleep. Good morning.
Morgana, your face.
What of it?
In a half frenzy, I scrambled over to the window and I grabbed her by the shoulders. Her eyes went wide for a moment, but she didn't shove me aside, only stared. I could see my own reflection in her golden eyes. And then, as my eyes grew accustomed to the light, I saw her as she was, face covered in the same marks I knew so well.
What's wrong? Did you forget I was here?
I could only imagine how stupid my face looked in that moment. Mouth hanging awkwardly half agape as I attempted to chuckle, only a sigh managing to make it up out of my throat. Sorry. Still not all the way awake. Was the face I had seen a mere illusion? A fantasy conjured up by my mind? Almost certainly. It was nothing more than a figment of my imagination. But I wanted it to be what she looked like when she healed. And I wanted more than ever to finally see it for real. Because I was standing so close, she had to tilt her head back more than usual to see me, resulting in her face, usually concealed by her hood, being exposed to the sunlight. Even covered in grotesque marks, I was close enough to make out the precise outline of her face, the exact shape of her eyes, and the perfect straight line of her nose. With each passing moment, that vision began to seem more and more real. I summoned the image of her healed face once more. Standing before me was a girl who could easily pass as a noble, a beauty and dignity to match her impeccable singing voice. Imposing though she was, I was certain her smile would be filled with warmth.
Is something the matter? Why are you staring at me? You know I'm hideous. You don't have to tell me. So get back.
Morgana.
What?
I think I might love you.
Excuse me?
The words came out entirely independent of my own will. I didn't grasp the meaning of what I had just said, until after I realized her brow was furrowed with perplexity. Until after, like a total buffoon, I thought, why is Morgana giving me that look? A chill ran down my spine as I finally began to comprehend the absurdity of what I had just said. Not a single excuse came to mind. All my words simply vanished into a thick, white fog. What had I said to her again? What had I said to this little girl? I loved her? Me? In love with a child?
Is that so? Thank you.
You sure don't sound surprised. How can she remain so calm? I'm barely keeping it together here.
I don't see why I would be. You're only telling me what I already know.
What? Say again? She already knew how I felt? I didn't even know how I felt.
Care for everyone at the brothel. Love all the girls at the brothel like they're your family. It's quite obvious from your actions. Suppose it doesn't hurt to put into words every once in a while. But in any case, you've made your feelings quite clear. You've made it clear that I count as one of them.
The only thing that's clear here is that you don't understand the first thing about my feelings. No, I meant... Do I really want to tell her right here, right now, that no, my feelings here for her are different? Use your damn head, Jacopo. She's 11 years old! And you're 21! What the hell's gotten into you? Yeah, I mean it. Exactly like that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
You see... Well, I'll say... It's a lot to me to be seen the same as everyone else.
Oh, Morgana.
Said nothing. You heard nothing.
Oh, God. What is happening to me? I have no idea what's going on anymore. Nothing makes the damnedest bit of sense. I was having a difficult time accepting how taken I seemed to be with this girl. With this child. I covered my face with my hands, groaning and trying my best not to pay any mind to the pair of perplexed eyes I could feel staring a hole through me. And I thought, I have to at least wait until she turns 16. Have a seat right over there. Time continued its slow, constant march, and soon winter was upon us. The skies were incredibly clear, hardly a cloud in sight. By all appearances, the weather was great, until the occasional gust of wind came along and chilled me to the bone. Each breath came out in a puff of white, dissipating as it drifted upward. Rubbing my arms, I made my way to where I knew I would find her. Has she ever once skipped a day in these last 3 years? Rain or snow, sweltering heat or bitter cold. She always seems to be here when I come looking. I let out a little sigh and then called for her. I swear. You spend so much time in this graveyard that one of these days, someone's gonna mistake you for a gravekeeper, or maybe a grave robber. She turned around to face me. She looked moderately annoyed, her glare piercing as ever. I could hear the soft bite of her voice before she even responded. Someone less familiar with her might perceive her mannerisms as standoffish, not unlike she had been when I first brought her here. But I could clearly tell the difference. She was warming up, ever so slightly.
I can understand a gravekeeper, but I take offense at the suggestion I look like a grave robber. I'm praying for souls who have no one to see them off.
She was no longer walking on eggshells through every interaction. And her sense of self-worth seemed to have improved as well. I would even go as far as to say she could get a bit cocky at times, generally at my expense. That also meant I didn't have to tread quite so carefully around her either. Trading grievances and insults was becoming our personal kind of banter. Rather than signifying a widening rift, the increased level of abuse was a sign of how much closer we'd gotten. Honestly, I don't get it. Why do you care so much?
These are the souls that have no one else to pray for them. At best, they might get a bit of lip service from a priest once or twice. It's our responsibility to offer a helping hand to the sick and the poor. Pray for the abandoned souls.
Oh boy, here comes another sermon. What I don't get is why you need to pray for the dead at all. They're just bags of bones.
I hope you enjoy an eternity at hell, blasphemer.
Hey, that wasn't called for.
I'm joking, obviously.
You take black humor to a new level. The fact that she would even call such a remark of a joke was proof enough of how far she had come. This wasn't the first time I had told her I thought the living were more important than the dead, and we still disagreed on that point. But our differences in values had caused her to push away much harder before than she did now. At least, I was pretty sure she wasn't pushing me away as much. Hey, it's that time again, Morgana. Come on, don't run away from me. I know you can hear me. I brought ointment, so let me put it on you.
It's a waste of time.
You don't know that. Your arms look much better now than before. It won't be long before your face starts healing too.
Ointment isn't free. You're wasting your money.
It's my money. I can use it however I please. So just shut up and let me do this.
You're a very obnoxious man, you know.
What was that? You want me to rub it in real hard, do you?
Fine.
While it might appear I wanted something in return for my efforts, I wasn't in it for the gratitude or a reward. It was more like my way of retaliating. She badmouthed me, I made her take my ointment. We had performed this ritual for hundreds of times now. though the exact shape of the exchange slowly evolved over time. Where I would once desperately attempt to shoot down her assertions of wasting your time and there's no point, I had come to realize that doing so only put unnecessary stress on her, so I started jabbering back instead. And for all her complaining, I was pretty sure Morgana wasn't entirely put off by my stubborn insistence. The day after the festival, when I had declared my intent to keep trying to heal her face, she had responded with, "I won't stop complaining either," and I had said, "I'll have to practice not letting it get under my skin as much then." I still remembered that day quite vividly, and I hope she did as well. So while it might come off like we were genuinely fighting, in reality, I quite enjoyed our little sparring matches. She was still outwardly reticent and sulky as ever, but in a kind of charming way, now that we had established this routine. Not having to be so painfully careful with my words made things easier for me as well.
What are you laughing about?
Oh, nothing. Hey, don't you give me that death glare of yours.
Think this is me glaring? So, I've been meaning to ask you something.
And what would that be?
What are you hoping to get out of repairing my face?
I'm not trying to get anything. I just want you to heal up.
Here I thought you were going to try and make me work at the brothel.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not going to make you be a prostitute.
What other reason could you have for wanting my face to get better?
Because I want to see it. Isn't that enough? Just so we're clear, that wasn't me hitting on you, okay?
That never occurred to me. I hope you're prepared to be let down, never to heal. In fact, I'd best not get your hopes up at all. The higher you let your expectations climb, the greater your disappointment will be when I turn out to be equally hideous beneath these scars. Not even I can remember what I looked like before.
I'm not afraid to be disappointed. That possibility is just part of the fun.
You have as much tact as a worm.
No tact and a preference for ugly girls, I'm told. I'm a real winner.
Ugly It's a wonder no one throttles you in your sleep.
I'll still be your friend, even if you turn out to be the ugliest girl in the city. You should be grateful.
You're unbelievable. I used to think you're a half-decent man.
If you'd like me to go back to walking on thin ice, I can. But my gut tells me that's not what you really want.
There's a difference between not sugarcoating your words and being outright rude, you realize.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
How is it you haven't managed to chase off everyone in your life yet?
I act like a decent guy around other people. Do my best to fit in.
And why are you such a dolt around me?
Just doing my best to fit in.
You're saying this is my fault?
Everyone could use a thorn or two. It makes it more exciting. You especially. Okay, that should be everything. Does it sting anywhere?
Not particularly, no.
Alright. Oh, also, finish up here and get back to the brothel soon. Unless you'd rather I drag you there.
Oi.
Seriously? It's your damn birthday, that's why.
And?
What do you think, dimwit? Maria and the girls want to celebrate. Get back there soon, okay? I'm planning to drop by too. Okay?
Okay.
As much as I'm loath to admit it, she can be kinda cute when she's not wishing me an eternity in hell. Not that I'm ever letting those words leave my lips. So, hey,
I thought you were leaving.
oh, one day, I'll show you the world.
Sometimes I wonder if that's the only phrase you know. Yes, I heard you the first 100 times. I won't get my hopes up.
And she thinks I don't sugarcoat my words? Get your hopes up, damn it. Anyway, I'll see you later. I had every intention of making good on that promise. And I had more than enough reason to believe I could. Though, admittedly, it wasn't until recently that I could say so with such confidence. It was no longer a mere slum rat's fantasy. Our ranks were getting stronger by the day. Discontent with the Lord was up, but overall, so was our morale. I could feel it. The time was near. Though the biggest motivating factor lay elsewhere, in something that had occurred about a month earlier. I had yet to share that little nugget with anyone else, though. This could be the key to bringing it all together.